Welcome to Rosemary's World of Cannabis. It's exactly 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hang on one second here. Okay, sorry about that. Let's try that again. Um, like I told you, this is a special, my special this week for y'all. It's Candid Conversations that's at Swamp City Galleries there in Gainesville, Florida. Um, Jay Hill is interviewing Jose, myself, and a few others. Enjoy the show. I'm quite sure you're gonna laugh your ass off just like I did.
It just got better and better, man. You know. Don't get ready. Stay ready.
All right.
Thank you, man. Chef Tony in the house. Trying to hold back all them gems. What's wrong with you? Thank you, guys.
This program may contain explicit lyrics and adult themes that may not be suitable for everyone. Listener discretion is advised.
It's your boy Slim Hood, and you are now tuned in to the Stay Ready podcast. It's just work.
Okay, shh. Listen to this.
Get ready. 1, 2, 3.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's get this shit started.
Yo,
That is too cool.
what's happening? It's your boy Jay Hill, and this is Candid Conversations. We bring cannabis to you candidly, or something like that. I don't know. And I'm sitting here with my boy Jose Rosado. Yo, Miss Green Jeans.
What it is.
Chef Mike, Lizzie, Miss Toya, Harold, Miss Sharon, and my daddy in the background.
What up?
This is a packed house. We down here in Gainesville, Florida for Endo Sesh, and we up here at Swamp City Gallery and Lounge, right? That's where we at right now.
Yep.
And we up here for the purposes of talking to my dog Jose Rosado, because I met you earlier, brother, and I heard a little bit about you. And you fascinated my associate producer so much that she got that twinkle in her eye. You know how they get that little twinkle in their eye. She got that little twinkle in her eye. She said, you know what? We're going to talk to him. And we're going to talk to you, brother. So, for my listeners, please tell the people who we have the pleasure and the honor and privilege of talking to right now in this hot microphone.
Hello, everybody. This is Jose Rosado. A lot of people know me, Jose Canaway Rosado from Canaway Endeavors, LLC. We are one of the probably only companies in the state of Florida that do what we do. I know we're one of the only in the country. And what we do is we produce educational content for medical marijuana treatment centers. That's what we do now, but we're also positioning ourselves so within the next year we get into the entertainment realm, start doing more entertainment content, more of the videos on the fun side of things.
Appreciate it. I'm gonna read something that I found.
Yeah.
Because you said something to me that, I put this in here for a reason. Mm-hmm. You said you're the first of your kind in Florida. And I got here on my rundown, it says Florida Pioneers. Because I scoured the internet for like 7 minutes. Trying to find individuals that do what you do. Comparatively, I wanted to see what the competition was like. Ain't none. Shout out to y'all.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Medical Cannabis Testing Lab to open in Gainesville.
Yep, EVO Labs. That's our good friends, Ryan Hurley. He's actually in charge of that.
First of its kind.
First of its kind. Actually, there's EVO Labs is the only company in the state of Florida, but this laboratory in Gainesville is going to be the second one built in the state.
Florida Pioneers. They don't say Gainesville Pioneers.
Right.
Y'all motherfuckers on the map.
Right.
Right. Shout out to you, man.
Right.
You love Gainesville, though.
Yeah, Gainesville has a rich history, though. Since back in the day.
I can tell from earlier talking to you. You love Gainesville.
Yeah.
You from here?
Yeah. No, not at all.
You love Gainesville, though, bro.
Yeah.
I can tell.
Yeah, I've been around. I traveled, I toured, I've been all around the country, but all around Florida. But
Where you
Gainesville
from?
has a little something. Bradenton area.
You from so like that St. Pete area?
Yeah, but before that, Michigan.
Word?
It's Michigan.
How you go? Okay. Sidebar.
Yeah.
Somebody talked to me about the dynamic of living in Michigan and in your first month in Florida. Right.
So I was like 15 when I moved down here. football player, so
You made me deal with these little ignorant Florida kids too. Oh shit! Please continue.
And I moved to Bradenton, Florida,
Yeah.
which was kind of like a mecca of football. So I came from Grand Rapids area up in Michigan. We were known for football too. So that was kind of my first experience, was meeting dudes that I recognized and knew because we were all football players. But I'm talking about I was up north.
Yeah.
Where we don't even say, we up north.
Yeah.
I'm in the snow.
Right.
Timberlands.
Right.
And then I get down here in 98.
Every day. And it don't stop.
No Limit Records, Cash Money, the South, the Dirty South.
The Dirty South.
It was just a culture shock. And at that time, I was a DJ. I was a teen DJ.
Got that on here.
It was a big culture shock coming down here. Definitely.
Did you come down here and learn a lot musically? Like, what did you bring from Detroit here that stuck?
Yeah, well, it's actually Grand Rapids.
Or not my fault. I said Detroit, didn't I?
Yeah,
my fault.
Yeah. But
y'all take that shit personal too. No, I've done that before. No, I done that before with my boy. He was from Grand Rapids. He's like, yo, don't say that again.
Oh, yeah, they do. Yeah.
Like, in Detroit, people will be like, no, I'm from D. Like, they let you know. So I'm sorry.
No, you good. You good. No, but up there it was a lot of my uncles played like salsa music and stuff like that. And then actually before I moved down here, it was kind of like a scene out of that one movie, Drumline, back in the day. I used to play trombone, and my music instructor's like, hey, play that line right there.
Yeah.
I played it, but I wasn't reading the right music because I could only play it. Yeah, so they kicked me out the band. Then when I moved down south, I joined the jazz band because they just let me play drums and do whatever. They let me put that flavor on it. Yeah,
that's that soul shit. Jazz don't care. It sound good. What James Brown do? It sound good.
Yeah,
something like that.
That funk.
Shout out to you, brother.
George Clinton said, "Funk is whatever the funk you needed to be at that funkin' time."
That's right. Ain't no funkin' about it.
Wise words from a decent man.
Yes, indeed.
You can't really say it no better than that, huh?
There you go.
Hey, man. So, we're here, all of us. We're here for EndoSesh. EndoSesh.
Yes.
Brother, talk to me about EndoSesh. First of all, for the family, because I call my listeners the family, what is EndoSesh?
So, everyone here, everyone on the planet Earth, and every mammal, including dolphins, have an endocannabinoid system.
Yes, sir, they do.
And that endocannabinoid system is set up with receptors that intake cannabinoids. Yeah. So our mission with EndoSesh is not only to educate about the endocannabinoid system, but recognize a few people that have done great things for the Florida industry. So we have a few guests of honor that we're going to be surprising tomorrow with a few awards and things like that. But that's pretty much what EndoSesh is.
So for the individuals that have the pleasure of attending EndoSesh tomorrow, what can they expect at this event?
Yes, so we're going to have vendors from all over the state with different CBD products. We're also going to have a few dispensaries represented there. Outside DJ, the Easy Crew is going to be performing outside. Then on the inside of the venue at Heartwood Soundstage, we're going to have a speaker panel. We're going to have everything from retired judges, Rosemary, the entertainment radio world. We're going to have different lawmakers, policymakers, different doctors. So it's going to be a wide range of just education going on the inside. And then we're going to close up with a concert. And then
my dog Blazel, right?
Blazel.
Shout out.
Blazel.
What's up, Blazer? Can't wait to
I've been
hear
talking to him on Twitter. I got to meet him tomorrow. We got to put one in the air.
Oh, most definitely.
Yeah, we've been talking about that.
Don't leave me out on
We've been talking about that in the DMs.
Yeah. Right?
So, why are events like this important, man? Talk to me about why events like this are so important.
Education. It's very interesting. I come from an entertainment marketing background. Years of touring, years of doing shows. This is the first cannabis show I've ever marketed and promoted, and it's so important just to be out there in the streets because there's so many questions and people are just so
sometimes
uninformed.
They don't even know how to ask the questions.
Right, exactly.
They don't know how to ask it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So try to create this open air event where people can just come and learn at their own pace. You know what I'm saying? So.
Facts. And this is going to take place at the Heartwood Soundstage.
Heartwood Soundstage.
Can you talk to me a little bit about that venue, as much as you know? Because I felt like you had a little connection there, too. So I felt like you could expound on the Heartwood Soundstage.
Yeah, so Heartwood Soundstage, that actual location, it's been a recording studio for over 30 years now. There's been a few platinum albums from different groups that have come out of Gainesville over the last 20 years, were produced out of there. In the last 2 years, Dave Malash, who owns Medusa Studios, he's a friend and a producer that I've worked with for almost 20 years. He partnered with the guys over there. At the time, it was called Mirror Image, and when they partnered up, they created Heartwood Soundstage, which is a full video and audio soundstage. So they have national acts come through and they broadcast them live.
I love the space. First of all, before you continue, let me just say, he took us on a little tour of the space. That listen, that shit is fire. Like, the inside is immaculate, and then the outside is like, it's simple, but it's dope. I like the little saxophone and trumpet piece you got out there of like all the different instruments blended into one. A little baritone in there too, like. She, Miss Liz, jaw hit the floor when she saw the little charging station, just because of the, the practicality of it and how dope that is to have your own fucking charging station right next to the parking lot. Like, that's the first thing these little kids do when they get somewhere. They try to plug in and tweak something. Like, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to y'all, man. Like, it really is beautiful.
I mean, I think what he did, he listened to most of the people that come to the events. Because this is the first event I've been to that I do the walkthrough to, that I know it's not going to be a bit of problems, because you took care of every problem that you have when you do an event, and I've did events for 5 years. You got them covered. So hats off to you.
So, I say you have one beautiful building over there, but that's not even where we're recording. We're recording at Swamp City Gallery and Lounge. This shit is...
Watch your mouth, son.
I like that place over there. I like the Heartwood Soundstage. It's nice. It's beautiful. I can't cast any aspersions on it. But this shit right here, nigga.
Yeah.
This shit
right here. Yeah. This shit is hard. Like, I like this. The whole setup from when you walk in the door, and you got like a little storefront looking area in the front, and then the bar, which is gonna be like a totally different bar than what y'all thinking when I say bar. And I'm gonna let you expound on that. Like, you got a courtyard, and then you got a whole nother house in the back. Like, Oprah House got one of them. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't nobody over here got a house with a house in the back. And there's quite a few people over here with nice cribs. I'm just saying. Shout out to y'all, man. Can you tell me, though, and the family, what purpose is this facility going to serve in the cannabis community going forward?
So I'm going to try to wait, because Tyler should be here, and he's the man with the plan.
Shout out to Tyler. Y'all got
Tyler King, Swamp City Crew in the house.
So I tell you what.
But I can give you the pre-story.
What's happening?
What happened? I
like background
like
stories.
I said, I toured and I played in a band, and it's almost, this whole situation is kismic almost. And I don't like using that, but this was like, I believe everything happens for a reason. It all happens as all supposed to, but this was a little extra special. This spot here was built by a Zen master over the last 30 years. And as you see, there's a lot of new construction going on, but a lot of the previous construction was just done by people trying to make a certain energy in this building, in this place, this location.
Shout out to him for even allowing him to do that, though.
Yeah. So he's up there in age. He actually lives above the glass gallery.
Yeah. Did we see him earlier, or was that somebody else?
That was somebody else.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So basically, one of my old bandmates, he showed me this location. 2 days later, sitting with Tyler, he was looking for a location for the glass gallery. And it just, boom, it was just the same time. Within 24 hours of walking through this spot, and then Tyler coming and saying, yo, you know of anything?
Oh yeah, by the way, I just walked through the greatest place I've ever seen in my life.
So shout out to Eli Collins, my band brother, for allowing us to come in, and do this for the Gainesville Green Team.
Yes, indeed. Thank you.
It's an awesome situation. Like I said, hopefully Tyler's gonna be here.
No, for sure.
In a minute or two.
It's okay. I got something for that. This is a good time to take a little quick break, and we're gonna be right back with Candid Conversations with my dog, Jose Rosado.
We are controlling transmission.
What was it? What did I ask you that you stopped me and you wanted him to say it? I forgot what it was.
Oh, about.
For sure. Oh, yeah. I got you. Go ahead, sit down, brother. Right. Sit down, brother.
I gave him kind of like the pre.
I got you. Okay. So I was talking to my dog, Jose Rosado. He's a don. This is my boy right here. Me and him go way back already. So, for the family, real quick, tell my listeners who we have the pleasure of talking to right now.
My name's Tyler King, born and raised in Gainesville, Florida. Lived here my entire life until 2010 when I legally left to pursue my passion in cannabis, moved out to California. Owned and operated a dispensary in NorCal for 2.5 years, still in business today, still running successfully.
Shout out to you.
And came back here in 2014 to pursue my dream, what I thought was going to be legally then. Unfortunately, we didn't get the vote.
No, so I was here for that too.
Oh yeah,
we were rallying for that. I voted too.
Yeah, we were rallying up in Tally and everything, and we missed that by 2%.
Mm-hmm. I remember.
And so I've been sitting here for the last 2 years, man, twiddling my thumbs, trying to figure out how to get my vision into this industry.
So, talking about your vision, we sitting here, Swamp City Gallery Lounge, and I was telling him, I was gushing to your boy about what an immaculate facility this is. And it's not even finished yet. There's construction going on. And normally, and I can speak for most of the people here, you walk into a place that's got construction and shit going on and it's dirty and you wiping sawdust off yourself every 10 seconds, you kind of have a little attitude about it, like, man, this little bit's dirty, I don't have not one complaint in here. This place is so fire. Like, talk to my listeners about what this building that we're sitting in and then the one in front of it is going to represent to the cannabis community. Talk to the people about your vision for Swamp City.
So basically, my vision is a place where everybody and anybody that indulges or believes in cannabis as a movement, medicine, or anything in between can come and indulge in that medicine or indulge with people and like-minded individuals and not be criticized, not be discriminated against because of your beliefs or your choice of medicine or your choice of lifestyle, and come in and speak with like-minded individuals and network with them on a business aspect, on a personal aspect, on all those. And we're providing the CBD lounge right now because, of course, the laws in Florida don't allow for THC, so we're doing the CBD.
Nobody trying to do no fed time over some bullshit.
Exactly. So right now we're doing the CBD lounge. Basically, build your own dab like a Chipotle. You come in, you pick your terpenes, you pick your CBD, you make your own dabs, and then when you go in the back, you get you a craft beer from one of the local breweries, and then you step out back. You walk through the art gallery first and foremost in the front. While you're doing some dabs, you enjoy the art. Maybe pick up some pieces of hand-blown glass art if you want to.
Did y'all hear this boy say he got a dab bar? I'm gonna just say that one more time. One more time for the people in the back. This boy said I got a dab bar. He didn't say I got a dab bar. He said it in a lot more, immaculate way, and it was beautiful. You wax poetically. I love it. However, this motherfucker said I got a dab bar.
Yeah, we got a dab bar right in front of a huge mural, right in front of the art gallery. The vibe is amazing here. You come in, you get your dabs, get a local brew, and then come out to the courtyard where the fountains are and sit out and just enjoy life.
I'm proclaiming this right here a success already. This right here, when we sitting in, is a success. This is gonna make it.
Thank you.
Because when everything you just described were more or less my thoughts about it as a consumer. When I walk in, I love the way it looked. Hold on, Chef Mike back in the building with some goodies. So hold on. The mic is hot, Chef Mike. What are you blessing us with right now? What are we talking about? What is this?
The bars.
Talk to me. What are we holding in our hands right now, sir?
Milk chocolate CBD bars to start out the line with. These are gluten-free, non-GMO, organic, and kosher.
And full spectrum.
Yes.
32% pure cocoa.
And kosher. That's the biggest thing as well. Yes.
Awesome.
Covering all
100 milligrams.
Right.
You're going to have to carry some of these.
Each one of these has 100 milligrams?
Correct.
So if I eat 5 of these.
No. Each bar has 100 milligrams. The bar is divided into 100 milligrams, 10 milligram servings, because our state will go 110 and just copy the model.
Absolutely.
Right.
The price point for that for people like Tyler is that's a 1,000 milligram serving box.
Wow.
The most popular thing on the market right now is the eyedropper.
Okay.
Which is 1,000 milligrams. So that's priced a little bit lower than the eyedropper to give patients another alternative to bounce back and forth. And if you think about it, 1,000 milligrams, if you cut that up 10 bars, 10 servings. That's how many pieces? 100. You can dose yourself out for a month. So people who suffer financially or challenged financially, they can budget for that.
Chef Mike, my brother. Thank you.
Thank you so very much.
I can't even.
You guys, I got a hat for your dad and some other stuff. And
we're gonna have to.
I'm gonna tell you.
I got more bars.
You never met me before. People don't give me things a lot. When people give me something, I truly am. I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
No, that's cool.
Thank you.
That's what it's about.
This looks really good, Chef.
Yeah, it's a lot of work. Also, too, what you guys notice, it has an FDA-approved label.
It does. No, this shit looks official as fuck. You guys can't see it, but it looks very official.
Which, not too many people have that. It doesn't mean it's FDA approved. There is a disclaimer that came with the group that did the labeling for me, but follows FDA standards and the 20,000 standards for sugar.
It's very aesthetic.
I just really wanted it to separate myself from everybody else, as I tell people, and I actually told the Department of Health, I'm not a stoner making bars for my bros.
Shout out to you.
This is a professional company. And
it is professional.
Sorry, I don't want to steal.
That's the way this
I put you on the mic
great.
for a reason. Like, I want the people to know about what he's holding in his hand. That's professionally made and packaged by a professional.
You guys don't have that. Those are yours. I got more. And
you know
I got
what I'm
more
saying?
For Tyler.
Like,
thank you.
That's awesome.
Shout out to you, Chef Mike, man.
Chef
and y'all
Mike.
make sure y'all holler at my boy on Instagram,
right
man.
now.
Y'all make sure y'all holler at my boy Chef Mike on IG. Follow him on all platforms and shop with my boy Chef Mike, man. Support him in any capacity that he is trying to be supported in. Now back to y'all two creative motherfuckers right here. Because, what was I doing? I was proclaiming this a success.
Yes, sir.
Because when I walk in here, I feel the vibe. The front room is empty. The art is on the ground.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? I can see the painting on the wall. I see the graphics and things you did. I see the bar and the detail in the bar and the Swamp City and shit. I see the detail and the care that's going into this. The detail and the care that's going into making sure that the vibe is what it is when I get in here. And that's calm. It's chaos going around in this bitch. Like I said, it's chaotic. It's construction and shit. And it still just feel mad chilling here. Like,
oh yeah. Yeah, the
y'all,
vibe
man.
is amazing here, bro.
And it ain't got started yet, though. This is how you do it. You perpetuate that vibe by getting people in here that are gonna follow through with that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
We ain't here. We just really in awe of what y'all got going on. We just here to appreciate y'all.
I appreciate that, brother.
So, is there anything that you want the people to know about Swamp City that's coming up in the future, even after tomorrow? Anything coming up in the next couple months? What's happening?
So we've got Endo Sesh tomorrow.
For
obviously, make sure you're there.
I'm there.
We'll have the dab bar at Endo Sesh.
I'm there as fuck.
we'll be out there right now. We've got 31 different strains of terps to choose from. We're like Baskin Robbins. We've got 31 different flavors of dabs. We'll be out there tomorrow. We keep adding more and more terps every day. Everything's organic. We don't have to carry any synthetic anything. Everything's organic, food derived. So we'll be out there tomorrow, and then in October, look out. Early November, we'll have Elevated Education. We did Elevated Education last year in October down here in downtown, but we hosted it at a friend's venue. This year, we're going to be hosting it right here at the Swamp.
When it gets closer to that and you start sharing shit, I'm gonna make sure I share that on the pod's pages, man. Because you know, you guys, like I said, you guys are pioneers. I was talking to him about that. I used that word several times in the first 2 minutes of my show because I was reading up on what you guys had going on down here, and it seemed as if you were trailblazers. And I got love for trailblazers. So I got love for y'all, man.
Got love for you.
So, Mr. Tyler.
Yes, sir.
This is your time to shine, man. I want you to throw your rapper hat on. And I want you to give me some shout-outs, dog. Tell my people, everybody you fuck with, anybody you feel like needs some love shown to them by you, do it right now to this hot microphone, man.
First of all, I got to give a shout-out to my brother Jose over here at Greenwise. He's he's helped me with my vision. I've helped him with his. We've been partnering up. We've got the show In the Know, greenwise.tv. Make sure you keep an eye out. We've got my boy Jay from Turf Market and Lounge up in Jacksonville. He's the distributor for Fully Activated. We've got Fido Family. Most of our CBD products come from him. He's the distributor for Florida. We've got the opening coming up in May 12th. We've got the opening. We'll have a grand opening coming up in a couple weeks after that. Doors will be open to VIP guests tomorrow, and then After that, everything's going to be, the doors will be open, and then we'll have a couple events coming up after that.
Hey, man, shout out to you, bro. Before we go, say 3 nice things about Jose.
3 nice things about Jose. He keeps it real. He's very intelligent, and he's a go-getter. You know, very ambitious. He's just like me. He's a go-getter, man. He's not waiting on somebody, like you said, trailblazer. Not waiting on somebody to do something so you can follow suit. Do it yourself.
Hey, man. I can't say that shit no better than that, boy.
Yo, we got one more member of the Gainesville Green Team.
Where he at?
Here. He's also a pioneer, Chef Tony.
Oh,
Chef Tony.
Chef Tony.
Chef Tony, bring your ass here, boy.
Let me say one thing about Chef Tony real quick. Let me say one thing about Chef Tony. Chef Tony has been staying overnight.
What's up?
He's been staying overnight, literally sleeping on the floor or in a bathtub at the gallery. Staying overnight, helping us get this vision done.
Shout out to Chef Tony there. Hold on.
Well, luckily I fit in the clawfoot tub. I've been vertically challenged for a long time, so it works.
Talk to me a little bit about that shirt you got on, Chef Tony.
Oh, just some friends, you know, here in Florida that have their own
Cannabis.
business. And yeah, a buddy of mine, Chris Sunshine, down Fort Lauderdale way. He does sells shirts, merch to promote Regulate Florida to help get home grow for patients in Florida. Hey, yeah, the proceeds from the sales of his gear goes towards just that, towards helping getting more people to be able to grow like Redner.
Hey, shout out to Chef Tony.
Yeah, thank you, brother.
Shout out to my dog Tyler.
Thank
you. I appreciate you.
Tony's Table.
This is
yes,
this
Tony's Table.
Tony's Table. Hold on, what's Tony's Table?
Oh, it's my show, bro. That's my show on Greenwise TV with my boy Jose.
Yes. Oh, you think you have seen how hard I'm smiling right now? You have not understand why
Chef
I'm
Tony.
smiling so hard.
Yes, sir.
Chef Tony, this is what we like to call a hot microphone.
Okay.
When the mic is hot and you have a show, you plug your show.
Oh, well, in my show, come
plug
check it out. I'm on
motherfucker.
Greenwise.tv.
What's happening?
It's Tony's Table. The show is about how we get better with cannabinoids in our system. It's really about the fact that 80 years ago, one jackass decided that, hey, we don't need cannabis no more, and we're going to take it away in all forms. Cannabis, hemp, you name it. When hemp went out, we lost a good protein source that was put in with our food supply to livestock. Mm-hmm. Our cows, our lamb, our pork, all of it was fed hemp. It all had natural cannabinoids in the food. They banned hemp, they banned cannabinoids, they took it away from our diet. Now you really want to know if you think the truth, and there's no scientific evidence if they won't let us do the research, but go look up the anecdotes. Over the last 80, 90 years, developmental diseases, meaning diseases we are not born with, stuff that creates over time, has gone up. Things like type 2 diabetes, way up in the world.
MS.
All since we lost cannabinoids from our diet. My thing is bring it back. Now, and I don't mean just go grab an edible at the end of the day and boom, hey, and fall out. I'm talking breakfast, lunch, dinner, the snacks in between. You can microdose every meal and get it in your system regularly. The great part about that is that's what creates homeostasis. Once we have homeostasis, the body then does what it does best and heals itself.
Amen to that.
So we get ourselves straight in the cannabinoid world, our body will go, hey, I need to fix this, I need to fix that, I need to fix this, and it will do so.
Let's see.
Why
you ain't want to say all that shit the first time? Why? Damn, I gotta like go over there and pinch your nipple, like, yo, say all that cool shit right now.
Well, you know, sometimes you got your. Hey, you can't blame me. Like he said, I've spent almost 3 weeks sleeping in the bathtub.
I feel you.
I'm tired. Things kind of get missed, bro.
Well, thank you for blessing my hot microphone, because you certainly blessed it. And every word you say is true, because on my last Cannasations, I had the pleasure of interviewing Miss Ann Twitty, and she elocuted every word that you just said, and she gave me names and dates and shit to go along with it. She's in the story. I love that woman. Shout out to her. Thank you, fellas.
Back to the lecture at hand.
Yo, we back. It's your boy Jay Hill. And this is Candid Cannasations. I'm sitting here with Jose Rosado, and we about to dive into the swamp, man.
Swamp.
I renamed this thing for every show. We finna dive into the swamp right
You
now.
don't see the smile that's about to come up on my face
We
right now,
finna
do
dive into the swamp. We gonna call this little bitch right here the swamp.
you? All right now.
Huh?
Going deep.
And so what
Going
this
deep.
and that's exactly what this little swamp is. This is a deep swamp right here. This ain't no shallow swamp. You know what I'm saying? You got this sink or swim swamp right here.
Ooh.
These little gators will come up and get your little
All right
ass.
now.
Huh?
Go Gators.
I'm gonna make you think.
All right now.
What are your parents' best qualities?
Oh shit!
Dependability.
Shout out to you. That's a good answer.
Very
That's how
good
both
answer.
of them.
Both of them. Count on them whenever you need them.
Anytime.
That's
Anybody, anytime.
Pretty good.
Yes.
Anybody, anytime.
Not everybody can say that, bro. Shout out
Yeah,
to
that's
you.
so
No,
true.
for real. Like, and you said it with conviction.
Mm-hmm.
You sitting right next to him. What's your parents' greatest quality?
Attitude.
Gave it to you.
Yes.
How do you manage stress as you hit on your little what is that? The Eviol?
That's the pack.
Medication,
Yeah.
education,
Huh?
levitation,
Huh.
meditation,
Right.
and dedication.
There you go. You named them.
What other Asians you need?
Ain't no more. Ain't no more Asians. How do you manage stress, Miss Green Jeans?
Same effect, but I do it with a hug.
All them Asians?
All them Asians.
You get
but
your
I do it-
Asian on?
I get my Asian on, and at the end of the day, I make sure I give a hug.
Huh. Dang, I can't hug everybody that stressed me out.
You have to.
Nah,
you
damn all
have
right.
to. And I'm gonna tell you the reason why.
Talk to me.
Because that's probably gonna be the only hug that person might ever get.
From me.
No, period. Because if they're showing, this is why I say this. If they're showing you a negative attitude all the time, think about how many other people before you they showed that negative attitude. You got to break that chain somewhere.
On that same line of thinking, what would the two of you consider a wasted life? Now, this all depends on how you measure life and accomplishments. So
There
how
shouldn't
do
be
you...
no such thing as a wasted life because all is an experience.
Okay, that's your perspective. What would you consider a wasted life, sir?
Not waking up and doing what you feel is right every day.
You wasted your time. If you wake up doing what somebody else wants you to do every day, you wasted your life?
Yeah, and I know that's not for
Even if it's full of
everybody.
accomplishments, huh?
Yeah.
Even if it's full of so-called accomplishments. If you're not doing what you
See,
truly
but
want to
I'm
do
one of
every
them
day.
dudes that I work 60 hours for myself, so I ain't got to work, 40
Right.
for someone else.
But it don't
I'm
feel
a
like
man.
work, right?
Nah, not at all.
Yeah.
I
It only
wish I
feel
had
like
more.
work
I
when
wish
you
I
don't
had
wanna do
more
it.
time.
It only feel like work when you don't want to do the shit.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's when it feel like work. I would consider that a wasted life. If I wake
Alright,
up every
that's a good
day
one.
and whatever it is that I'm doing isn't something that came from a place that is controlled by my personal thoughts and paradigm, then it's wasted. If I'm getting up and going to hustle for somebody else every day in the hopes that they're going to give me some shit that's going to make me happy, that's whack. And I wasted my life. I might look up and turn around one day and be like, damn, I'm old as fuck and I've been doing what you said my whole life. I ain't got shit.
True that now.
I don't know. That's just me.
That's a true thought.
We learn something every day, right?
Yes.
Can the three of us agree on that?
Yes.
Yes.
Based on that, what did you learn yesterday?
Oh, there's so much I learned yesterday.
Oh my
Talk to
God,
me.
how much did I learn yesterday?
Talk to me, Jose. Talk to me, Miss Green Jeans. What's happening?
Oh, I learned how much a city can grow within 15 years.
We heard that. I heard you learn that.
Yes. I mean, I learned even the hardest head of a person can change. You see who witnessed that yesterday.
Absolutely.
And I've also learned you never know who your best friends are until you sit in the car with them and tell you your absolute darkest secrets.
Listen, them secrets wasn't even dark. Listen, before we all bust out laughing, them secrets wasn't dark. That shit, your life crazy as hell. That wasn't even dark. Your life a movie. Like, we need goddamn action. What? Okay. I ain't learned nothing yesterday, but I learned something.
Really?
I learned something today. Look, I ain't learned nothing yesterday that wasn't better than what I learned today.
Okay.
What I learned today is individuals in this world that are fully capable of running themselves over with their own car.
And that's true. That's a true statement, ladies and gentlemen. That is a true
Wait a minute.
statement.
Wait a minute. There was an individual who was backing his car out of his driveway with his door open. Guess he dragged his foot on the ground and the door caught. One thing led to another. He's out the car, and the car is going in reverse on him. Because the last thing he did before he got flung out the car was hit the gas a little bit to get him over a hump in his driveway. So he hit the gas, he lose control of that bitch, he fall out, and the car's on him. Right?
Right.
His day could have been saved. He got a 16-year-old little daughter. Your little granddaughter.
That's right.
Let me tell you what Rosemary, little ignorant ass granddaughter did. She's 16. She walked right by her daddy, pinned under a car. This is also what I learned today. Teenagers ain't shit.
That is true. Cool.
Teenagers, I learned today, teenagers ain't shit. This man gave her life. He's pinned under a car. Help me. She walked right by him in the house, up the stairs. Hi, Dad. Bye, Dad. Help me. I'm finna die. For real.
That's for real. I'm laughing now because it's over with.
Can't make this shit up.
Statement. No.
That was the most hilarious part to me. Your daughter walked right by your half-dead ass.
He didn't tell me that, because if he'd have told me that, I probably would have came out here and would have got child support.
That was the funniest thing I heard in my life. If I ever have a kid and I'm sitting there about to die and they walk past me, when I get up, we got a problem. You grounded forever. Fuck. I mean, I'd have walked in her room all half bleeding and shit. What? You ain't see me?
And the sad thing about it, you could not miss him.
Bro, I wasn't going to say that. I was going to leave that shit to you. You said it, not me. Yeah. He's not small.
No, he's not.
She could not have missed him. No. I know she saw him. It's a car on him. It's a car on him. Hey, man. Shout out to y'all.
That's a real
shout out to y'all ignorant ass teenagers, man. Y'all so damn ignorant. I think I know the answer to this one. If there was a law that you could change tomorrow, what would it be?
We're going to let that awkward silence just go for a second.
Yeah, for sure. Whoever want to go first.
I'm going to let you answer that. I'm going to let you go first.
Man.
It's so many things, but I know both of them on top of both our lists.
Yeah. So, see, this is Candid Conversations.
We already know.
Naturally, the first thing that came to my head wanted to be cannabis.
Exactly.
But I've been black my whole life. So that wasn't the first thing that I thought of.
Exactly. That wasn't the first thing that ran through my mind. Neither, to be totally honest. If we want to be honest about it, I'll say it. I'm not scared to.
This is Stay Ready.
This is Stay Ready, and I'm staying real.
What's happening?
If black people could quit being treated like animals. Thank you.
That ain't no law.
I mean, but the point is this. It's a law because how many people's been convicted for shooting a innocent black man that was unarmed?
Like 2.
More than that. More than that.
Jose.
Not enough.
Give me one before we go all Black Panther on your ass. It's finna get real. It's finna get real. It was finna get real. You know, I can see that shit finna divert. We was finna get real militant in this bitch. We gotta get back. Let me go to my dog Jose. He got that Zen shit going. You know what I'm saying?
I'm still thinking on it. I'm still thinking. I'm trying to figure out, like, you know, is this like, you know, since we only got one, I'm trying to think, is there some type of law I can say to get more laws? You know what I'm saying?
There you go. That's why
I
went
to take more laws off there. You know, I was trying to think about it. But
you got to remember, I'm gonna give you a little bit more time to answer that. I'm gonna say this. Remember, we're in the state of Florida.
Oh, Florida, shit.
I mean,
oh my God, so many laws.
Remember that we're in the state of Florida.
Stand your ground,
and
right?
fair.
Yeah,
fairness.
I need a few changed, man.
That's a good answer. Fuck it.
Yeah, good answer.
Good answer.
Good answer.
That's a good answer. I like it. See, I'm gonna tell you guys. So we do this poetry slam called the Word of Mouth, and part of their slogan is when we're in there and it's live, they do this call and response thing. They say, "Can I get a word?" And the audience will say, "Word." You know what I'm saying? It's like, so I do it. Can I get a word?
Word.
Just like that, right? This little swamp jar right here. This isn't like that. This isn't a call and response jar. This isn't you. I read this to you and you answer this exactly how it says on there. This is like a can I get a word? And you say, motherfucker, why?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's what this jar is. This isn't like I'm asking you this question and just answer it.
Got you.
Whatever your brain says to say to me, say that shit.
Got you.
If you need more than one law changed, we need more than one law changed. And I feel you on that. We need more than one law change. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I want to see where your head at.
Yeah.
Shout out to you, man. We need more than one law change.
Yes, we do.
Yeah. One ain't enough. I couldn't think of one my damn self.
No.
I couldn't. I was like, shit.
And that's why I took the left turn and he took the right.
So check this out. This is a good one for you. Because you seem like the type of individual that likes to show love and gratitude to individuals that deserve it. Just from the little couple hours I know. Who do you respect most at work and why?
Watch your mouth, son.
Me personally, I've come to learn that for what I do, which is, entrepreneurship, help businesses, it's kind of like when you're a rapper, you got to be your own favorite rapper.
Yeah.
Same thing with the line of work that I do. And if you're, trying to be a cannabis entrepreneur, yes, you got to be inspired and look at other people, but you definitely got to be inspired and motivated by yourself. And just see yourself. We got all types of different. We got chefs. We got chefs up here. We got radio hosts. We got entertainers. We got people advocates. And if you don't believe, if you're in this industry and you don't believe you're the top dog in your lane, just get out.
Right? That is the best saying of the day.
Just get out.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like he know us, huh? God damn, huh? Stay ready. Get your ass out my way. Have you ever had a now or never moment? Since we talking about staying ready.
Oh shit.
This is it. If I don't do this shit right now, it ain't gonna happen, man.
No, that's just kind of how I do every moment. That's how it is.
Had a few of them now or never moments.
Yeah.
On some real shit, I feel like you're not living if your life don't have several crossroads and forks in the roads and like several tough ass adversity filled decisions to make.
Yeah.
Where your life could be uprooted sometimes. Like that's life. For real. My life is uprooted like that a couple times.
Yeah.
And I had the option to not. It's just like, if this shit ain't gonna it's not gonna get done if I don't do it now.
Right?
I like that you can't just pick one, because I couldn't pick one. Like, there wasn't any point in my life where it's just like, this is the now or never moment. I didn't have, that's my life. My life seemed like a damn now or never moment. God, it's exhausting sometimes. It's so pressure filled. But it keep you, just like you said, you're your biggest fan, it keep you motivated, because, this is my life. Don't nobody give more of a fuck about my life than me.
Right.
It never will. It's never going to happen that way. So, not even my mama. Like, it just don't happen that way. I appreciate that line of thinking. This is funny. What was the funniest place you fell asleep and or passed out?
I think the first time I tried some Blue Dream.
Dream.
Yo, I was sitting with 3 people. By the time it came back around, I fell asleep. Sitting up, and
damn,
they woke me up.
Sound
And,
like
it never happened like that before, and it was that was pretty.
The fuck is this that y'all gave me?
Yeah, but that was
Think about it, cut a light, nigga. This that death.
Yeah,
you hit this, you can't hear shit. That's funny.
So
What was the funniest place you fell asleep?
Oh shit!
Doing an interview.
What? What?
Doing an interview.
That shit was that boring?
No. This happened in Denver.
Smoking on that gas.
Yeah, I was the first time I ever did a dab. And it has in a 3-part stage. Okay, I walk up to this booth, I'll never forget it. It's this company called Wally Dab. And they had a little dab thing, that you put on your throat.
Yeah.
And you go to hit it, And dude must have thought I was from Denver.
Huh. Thought you was bodied.
Yeah.
Huh.
He gave me one the size of my thumb.
You wasn't bodied.
No.
You know how I know you wasn't bodied? Because that was your damn pinky.
Yes. And his hand was bigger than mine. His hand was bigger than mine. Remind you that now. I just showed you, and I'm a woman. Okay? I'm all female. And this dude gave me a dab, pinky size. I hit it because I'm used to smoking blunts. Wrong mistake. Man, next thing I know, I'm up in the air on an out-of-body experience looking down at my ass.
On the couch.
No. I was still standing up, and I could hear them, but I could not answer them.
Sleep as fuck.
No, I wasn't asleep yet.
I was finna say.
I wasn't asleep yet. It gets worse.
Oh, damn.
After they called me about 8 times, they finally say, Rose. I'm like, oh, okay, hey. I was just up there, and they're like, what? I was just up there, and they're like, you need to get some air for real.
Real high
The guy
shit.
gave me the damn thing, and we went out, right? And I forgot I had an interview to do. As a matter of fact, we went back to the bus.
Big sleep.
No, I'm still
I'm
waiting.
just saying, later.
I'm the Walking Dead read about now, but I'm still functioning.
Yeah.
I messed around and sat down, and I had an interview with one of the people there, and they started talking. I remember shaking their hand. I remember asking 3 questions. That 4th question. But I did it so quick.
That's some real shit. That's like if I just was over here sleep as fuck when you got done talking. Like.
I did it so quick, and they didn't realize it. I heard myself and woke back up immediately and asked the next question.
On some real shit, I would have been like, if I fell asleep, if I ever fall asleep during the interview and wake up, I'm gonna just wake up and be like, I ain't shit. I was just gonna say, and they're gonna be like, yo, why? I'm gonna be like, don't worry about it. Just.
No, everybody laughed their ass off because I don't think they really noticed, but they noticed me jump. And yeah.
That's funny as fuck.
Yeah,
that's
they noticed
funny
me jump.
That mean you would sleep hard as fuck. That mean she really was lying.
I lean back. Now, you will never see me lean back again. That's the reason why. If you ever see me out getting, you know.
That's some funny shit.
Yeah. I lean back, man. And
that's some funny shit.
Yeah.
It's
you know. Yeah. And man, I still think about it to this day. And this happened 5 years ago.
All right.
5 years ago, matter of fact, tomorrow will be my 5th anniversary of reliving that shit.
I'm so ignorant. Why wake your goddamn ass up, Rosemary? Wake up, girl.
But I mean, if you put them eyes down for a second and you jump back up.
I'd have put you on blast like a bitch. Wake your ass up.
We were so high, I don't think nobody else realized it. Everybody in the room was, when I said we was dabbed the fuck out.
That's funny.
Literally, we were dabbed the fuck out.
So, all right, check this out. Let's do this. One of you guys, both of you guys, somebody's got to go first.
Okay.
Talk to me about your personal heaven. Heaven on earth for you.
I'm living it right now.
On this balcony with us?
Yes.
Well, damn.
Because the point is this, and I'm going to tell you the reason why. And I know everybody in this room that's around my age will testify to this. I never thought I'd live to be 56 years of age, sitting here in Gainesville, Florida, talking about cannabis, something I got my ass tore up about from less than 5 miles away from this building right here. Walked at this building, looked inside this building and said, one day I'm going to walk through it.
Yeah, she said she couldn't. One day she said she was going to walk through here, and her grandmother said, no, you're not, girl, because this house was always owned by white people. And when you're 56 years old in Gainesville, there was certain places you couldn't go when you was a little kid because they was owned by white folks. And so there was some points in time where you would dream and really wonder about what it's like to even go inside that bitch and see what the floor looked like. Little stupid shit like that we take for granted now. But I can feel that.
But you heard me talking about it, too.
Yeah.
That was an actual, real experience. And so, you know, Lord, don't take me now, but at least let me do Jose's show, and then you can take me after that.
Because I'm sure this isn't as good as it gets.
I mean, Jose, once again, I'm going to say this in front of everybody here. You made my bucket list. You made my life. Anything and everything I've done at this point is worth it.
Well, thank you for all your work you've been doing all this time. And
it's worth it. I mean,
we
every
all
day
here
I got up
because
and
of what you've
about
done. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like we wouldn't be at this point if it wasn't for people like you.
Don't you start. Don't start that shit. You big old bucket of water. See, there she go. Look, there she go. Look, go. I need a minute. Come on. Hold on. We finna hug Rosemary ass. Oh, we finna hug her ass. Come on. Go on, give me some. Go on, give me. You can't cry in the middle of my damn show no more either.
I'm sorry. It's just when you think about everything.
Absolutely. I'm messing with you.
This city's been through. I know the history.
Absolutely.
I've had family members arrested in these streets behind cannabis. Now to see that cannabis is legal for medical use and soon gonna be legal recreational, and I'm gonna be helping trying to get those charges taken off the record.
Everybody that don't look like me, I want you to look at that pain in her eyes. That shit real. I just want y'all to feel that. Jose, heaven on earth, brother.
Yes.
Oh shit!
I hate to have to come up with an answer after that.
I know, you crying and shit. Damn,
I should have went first.
Hey, I gave you the opportunity to.
No, but I just want to get to a point here in the next. I got this thing called Freedom 45, where I want to be what I consider retired at 45.
Talk to me, Jose.
Wow.
And, what that consists of for me.
Dímelo.
I always speak it because I'm one of them people. I believe you got to speak your your reality into
Absolutely.
existence.
I'm living proof sitting right here by you.
Boom. But like, you know, Gainesville, y'all seen what it is, but you know, I want a spot maybe 10 miles outside of here, a few acres. I got a little knowledge on doing some farming things, some aquaponic type technology things. What I would like to do is start a small scale sustainable teaching farm where I can have people from UF come and learn different techniques.
We need to get you in touch with Mr. CJ in Charlotte. He can teach you how to do some of that, how to put together those community organizations. We got a brother in Charlotte who does farming in the middle of the city of Charlotte.
Yes, it's beautiful.
And he does exactly what it is that you just articulated that you want to do with other individuals.
Yeah.
He actively does that right now, teaching individuals and having other individuals that are experts on different aspects of farming come to his farm and teach other individuals. Like, it's just dope.
Yeah.
So I love
that's
where
we're
you're
trying to
at,
get
bro.
it, you know, and then we'll have, you know, events out there and little retreats.
That sounds like a You see, he just described something to me that doesn't exist yet. That's his personal heaven. Shout out to you, bro. I like the way you think, man. My personal heaven, I always feel at peace.
Watch your mouth, son.
On a beach with a stick of cannabis and a pretty girl next to me. Something about it, I always feel there's nothing ever wrong. Like, ever. I went to the Bahamas, and you couldn't sit there and tell me that I had a care in the world. I didn't. I didn't have a care in the world. Sitting on the beach in a place that looks like a fucking postcard with something sexy next to me in a blunt lid.
You can't get no better than that, I guess, as a male.
I'm a simple kind of guy. Heaven on earth. You know, I'm going to give y'all one more, and then we're going to play a game. What y'all think?
Yep. Yeah, that sounds good. Let's do it.
Floridians.
Yes.
Do you speed when no one's watching? Do you speed when you feel like no one is watching? Do you drive above the speed limit?
I drive a sports car.
It'd be a sin if he
I'm
didn't
supposed to speed.
Like my shit idle at 70. I'm gonna just take that as a yes.
Yes.
And I'm gonna go one more. That was too easy.
Yes,
everybody,
too easy.
Everybody in here drive fast except for the two of y'all. Matter of fact, that wasn't too easy.
Watch your mouth, son.
I rode with you today. You drive slow as hell.
The reason why I'm in somebody else's car and it ain't mine, and I can't afford to take care
All
of
right,
it.
I can feel that. I can feel that. I can feel
Now,
that.
if it's in mine, just buckle up, hold on tight.
I feel you. Okay, this is a good one. This is the one we're gonna end on. Have you ever had the opportunity to snitch on someone, but didn't and got in trouble? So you had the opportunity to tell on someone, you didn't take that opportunity, and you got in trouble for it.
Cause y'all niggas ain't shit.
I ain't never got caught.
So, I wasn't.
I can give you an example of one if you want me to.
I didn't engage in criminal activities, like when I was a youth or anything. So nothing involving like snitching to the cops, nothing like that. The closest thing to the police for me was my mom. So, you know, my cousins came over, and we went down to the playground. We was teenagers. We went down to the playground, and they broke some shit on the playground, some bubble shit that these kids look out of. They broke it, right? Asshole kids from Rochester, ignorant as hell. I love y'all, but y'all ignorant. So, broke the shit. And I didn't snitch on them. And the maintenance people came to the crib, and you know, they recognized me because, you know, I lived there, and they didn't. So they just came to our crib and was talking to my mom about it. They didn't snitch on me, but I didn't break the shit. I didn't snitch on them either, you know, and I got my ass whooped. Ain't that a bitch?
Well,
I got my ass thoroughly whooped.
Well, let me ask you the question. What number are you in the family?
Second oldest.
Okay, where was the
By
first?
like a month.
Okay, where was the first oldest at?
Committing the crime.
Okay, then that's why you got the ass whooping then, because that's why I can say I was in your same situation. But I was the oldest, so the oldest always got our ass tore.
Man, listen.
But anything, if you couldn't tell who done it, you got your ass whooped.
I got my ass whooped because it was our apartment complex.
Oh.
And looking back on it in hindsight, I know that my mom and their mom knew. It was almost like a psychological thing. Like, oh, y'all gonna watch him get his ass whooped? Oh, word? Are y'all really gonna watch him get his ass whooped? Are you sure? I'm about to beat his ass. One more time. Okay.
Oh.
And then I get my ass whooped. And then I got to go back in there and look at them. They laughing and shit. This shit funny. You know, little ignorant kids. It's funny. Shut up. Fuck y'all. Leave me alone. You know. Talk to me, Jose. You ever could have snitched and didn't snitch?
No.
No?
I can't even think of a situation.
Sometimes we so smooth with our friends, we don't even realize we had an opportunity to dime them out. But it's just so second nature to us to do, like, real motherfucker shit that we don't do that. Because I probably can't think of more stuff. Like, I probably lied for my boy about it to his girl, like, mad times. It's just second nature. Like, what? Nah, that Bible study. Come on. You know that. Everybody knows that. Let's play a game, man.
All right.
Would you rather? This is some of my listeners. Some of them, it's their favorite game. Like, basically, it's, would you rather? It's like, would you rather be short or tall? I'd rather be...
Watch your mouth, son.
Sorry, Rosemary.
Hey, that's okay. Remember, that's going to be a long ride back.
Would you rather live with Hitler for 3 years or Saddam Hussein for 6 years?
Oh, shit.
You asked me that question first, right?
You got to spend every day with him and spend all day with him.
God damn. I think I'll take the 6 with Hassan.
Yeah, I'm going with Saddam.
I'm sorry to say I had to say Hassan.
I'll go with Saddam. He can't even get it out. So check it out. 78% of people said what?
I'm hoping they said Hassan. They probably said Hitler. Because of the short. Are you serious?
78% of people, 795,000 motherfuckers said I'm hanging out with Hitler.
No.
Man. Gas chamber, bitch.
No.
Would you rather make out with Hillary Clinton or Nancy Pelosi?
Nancy. I'm definitely gonna let you answer that one first. Yeah.
Nancy might be fun.
Pop said Nancy. I'm gonna go with Nancy. Pop said Nancy. I'm going with Nancy.
Hey, I'm gonna go with that answer too because on no green God's green earth I would touch Hillary after she touched Bill.
So 54% of people said Hillary, but it was close. 54 to 46 is pretty close.
Okay.
Would you rather be bald everywhere,
Okay.
or be an albino?
I'd rather be bald everywhere.
Yeah, because the sun will fuck you up if
Yes,
you're albino,
indeed.
right? Yeah, and that's the only reason why. Like, I like being outside and doing shit. So I'd rather be bald than be like allergic to the sun.
I ain't too far from it. Think about it.
Bald or albino?
What about albino that's mad hairy?
Woo!
Well, hold on. I've never seen a hairy albino before.
Me either.
That's that next level. That's what I'm saying. This open talk, right? We here like,
Jose! That's
if I got the choices, I want to choose whatever let's throw some hair on it.
He said no hair.
Oh, that's a next level right there. Yeah, that is a next level.
58% of people said be bald. That's fun. Now that was funny.
Yeah, that was a good answer.
Would you rather be an 80s child star or a 60s one-hit wonder?
An 80s child star.
Yeah?
Yes.
Some of them didn't turn out that great.
Yeah,
most of them didn't turn out that great.
No, they didn't. However, they made more money, though, than that 61 hit wonder.
I mean,
mathematically speaking.
You gotta like inflation and shit, though. Like, it's the 60s. So whatever they was getting paid in the 60s was probably like a lot.
No.
They was chilling.
No. You don't understand. Now, maybe I'll take conversation to the next level.
Talk to me.
You heard of the Chitlin Circuit, right?
What?
The Chitlin Circuit.
What the hell is that?
The Chitlin Circuit is where performers performed back in the day, black.
Oh, the black people. That's what they called it, the Chitlin Circuit. Oh. See, I heard about that. I just didn't know it had a name.
$10.
I didn't know that's what it was called.
Yes.
Gainesville was a big city for the Chitlin Circuit.
A matter of fact,
everybody came through
I'm
here.
going to take y'all through an area
Motown,
where everybody played at. That was in my neighborhood.
Wow. Miss Rosemary just dropped a gem on my ass.
Yeah.
The Chitlin Circuit, huh? Man, y'all just be. Well, I had heard about that. I didn't know it had a name. You know what I'm saying? Like, I heard about. I already knew like they wouldn't let us play. I didn't know the places that we did have to play. Like the network was called something. That's pretty dope. You learn something every day. And that's a pretty creative name. Shout out to y'all for naming that shit the Chitlin Circuit. Chitlin's nasty as hell though. Y'all some nasty. Boy.
Some of the deals they got back
All right,
then was nasty.
so
Yeah, those nasty deals.
would you rather be swole or, but like this, would you rather have a perfect body and a busted face, or have a busted body but have a perfect face?
Oh shit!
So you want to be a bag over your head type of motherfucker? or one of them girls that only take the selfies laying down like this?
I gotta face myself in the mirror every morning, so I got to think I gotta have that good face. I'm sorry.
Huh. Okay. Jose?
Yeah, my face.
Yes.
My face.
I might be swollen ugly. I don't know.
All you gotta have is a good talk game.
I might be. I'll be
Professional
swollen.
talk game if you have to
know
put that
what?
bag over your head.
I got enough confidence to be swollen ugly. Like I could wear my. I could be Sam Cassell ugly and still get bitches.
That's some
Right.
motherfucking ugly.
That's ugly as hell. That's big ugly. Like I went big ugly. I went
Yes,
straight
you did.
big
You
ugly
went
first.
huge ugly.
You know what I'm saying? First, like that's sad. Damn. Yo, that's real shit. I feel so bad for Sam Cassell sometimes because that's really what he's known for.
Yes.
He was known for being ugly when I was a kid.
Yes.
Like, I think of Great Shooter after that. Like,
Right.
oh, he was an alright player.
But you
No.
an ugly motherfucker.
Sam Cassell didn't have a Hall of Fame career, right? Like, borderline.
Yes.
Sam's a rich ugly.
Yeah. Say it again.
Sam look,
He's an extremely rich ugly.
Sam look like we talking about this basketball player who looked like foreskin. Ugly as fuck. Oh shit. Oh shit.
But he wasn't ready for the response that he got.
Listen. So okay, in an anger management program, if you had to take your stress out on one of these things, would you rather smash a computer with a baseball bat or smash a guitar on the floor? I always want to smash a guitar on the floor.
Oh, give me the baseball bat and the computer.
You're gonna be going ham, huh?
Yes.
I want to do the guitar for the novelty of it. I just want.
I've done the guitar.
You've done it before?
Yes.
too.
That is so cool.
Is it fun?
I'll do it again.
Yes.
Yeah.
I want to.
I want to do it again.
I'm gonna like
We gonna
pretend
have
I'm
to
playing and
videotape us doing
everything.
it.
Yes.
Yes. Let's do. That's
I'm
good
trying to
shit.
think if I have a guitar around we can smash.
Oh, we'll find something.
Yeah.
I want to just pretend I'm playing, like really just. I can't play guitar at all. I'm gonna just fucking strum it real hard and just get mad and break the fuck out of it.
But it is. I mean, you talking about a stress relief and fun all at the same time. It really is.
So, if the computer, as long as the computer is not something like this, I want to smash one of those old 2000s computers, like the whole CPU and shit.
You talking about that 1989, 1990 job?
Get some hits in, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I'm gonna hit this shit one time. I'm gonna knock this half off. You know what I'm saying? I need all of that.
You
I'm
talking about
gonna
that one
smash
with
it.
that floppy disk and
They
everything?
talked to me about a
back in the day.
tape drive and a floppy disk.
Tape drive.
Oh, yes. You talking about them?
Yeah,
them ones that need them big old towers and took up 15 buildings.
That's where you get your baseball bat.
Yes, yes.
Okay, Miss Toya.
Green.
No, this is for you.
Oh.
Because you my dog lover. Everybody up here love dogs. But you my dog adorer. Because every time I say dog, you see I got two at home. If somebody say something that rhyme with dog, I got two at home. So, little Miss Toya, I got two at home. Would you rather serve 7 years in a rough penitentiary or kill and eat your dog?
Oh,
my dad just hold up. My dad just did the shit that people do when y'all know this.
Yeah, go ahead with it. No, you done started. Finish.
Shit.
Well, Toya, feel like this. You got somebody. To be
I already knew what he was gonna say.
I'll be having Kobe steak.
You got cellmate.
I don't know why that's funny. The dog's name is Kobe. Oh shit.
Just give her away. I don't want her to die.
Right.
Oh man, that's some funny shit. You doing hard time, Miss Jordan? For real? You doing hard time? You can't do it? Can't do it?
No.
Miss Green Jeans?
Hey, I'm right along with the pack.
Them little cute dogs in the kitchen, they gonna make it. You gonna send them postcards and shit?
Yeah, they gonna make it. They gonna make sure they good where they
I'm getting swole with the ugly face in prison.
Hey, that's all right there, yeah.
Sharon said, fuck that dog.
I don't even eat meat, but that
Now, wait a minute. Did I just
Check it
hear
out.
a vegan?
Check it out. Check it out. Check it out.
paprika, everything.
Listen, I showed everybody.
Clothes on that meat, I gotta get it right.
Other white meat.
I showed you guys my little dog. I got the cutest little dog in the world.
Yes, you do.
Listen, his little ass be a little Zulu kebab.
Oh.
7 years, my black ass in prison. I'm small and cut up and handsome looking.
Oh, yeah. Fresh fish. Fresh fish.
And I'm angry looking too.
Fresh fish.
Fresh fish.
On the line.
Chef Mike.
Fresh fish.
Yeah, he think he all
On the line.
Hold on, Chef Mike. Hold on. You a chef, brother?
What you cooking?
Hold on. Hold on. You cooking in jail or you cooking at the crib? What's that?
Oh, I'm cooking at the crib. I'm too round.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! You can say it. Hold on.
I'm doing it buffet style, Polynesian. I'm getting the grass skirt out. Tiki torches.
Yo, that's real shit. Like, I would make a little shrine with my dog.
That's right. Light the candles.
I would honor him. I have a holiday for him. Like everything. I would honor him. I'll probably get him tattooed on me. Like
If you kill that dog.
if you find out about it, you ain't finna know. I ain't finna kill him and tell you. I'm not inviting you over, Miss Toya. Like I'm gonna invite my Asian friends over.
We're gonna get the Michael Victory.
Look over there auctioning off the dog to the Asians.
Okay.
$25.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Would you rather, if you had the ability, would you rather control your dreams, or I almost bit my fucking tongue off when I said that.
Oh, that's a good one then.
When I'm either control your dreams or watch them the next day, so you don't have control over them in the second scenario. But you know how people, you dream stuff and you're like, damn, I wish I could just remember it. You get to watch your entire sequence of dreams over again the next day, or go to sleep and control every aspect of your dream.
Control the dream.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
My dreams would be so ignorant.
No,
Oh.
I don't want to, you know.
I be sleep all the time, nigga. Don't wake me up, bro. What do you want? What?
I want to
asleep.
be able to go back and review my dreams. I'm sorry.
Huh?
I missed out on so much stuff. Not
You want to watch
remembering
them?
Yes, I want to watch them because I
Bruh.
feel I missed out on something that really
I
was
wouldn't.
permanent in
I
my life
wouldn't
that
miss
I need
out
to go
on
back and
nothing.
see.
Never again. I would never miss out on that. Never again. I'm controlling everything. What?
That's too much control.
Not if you ignorant as hell in your mind. This dreamland, I can do whatever I want, and whoever I want,
Well, think about it.
wherever I want. Like I could be multitasking in the most impossible situation, like on a bike, hitting something else. Like what?
Like I said, once again, I feel that I missed something in that dream when I can't remember.
Oh, by the way, I'm Superman. Like, this is not a game.
I'm not gonna change that answer. I'd rather be able to go back and
No.
be able to see it. Seriously.
Listen, I'm gonna pick that one for you because I want to know what the contrast is.
All right.
701,000 people said control your dreams.
Wow.
59%. 41% were with you. It's too much.
People are control freaks. I'm sorry.
Nah, it's just some shit that I know I ain't never ever gonna get to do.
Yeah, that's true too.
I just want to see what that be like one time. Goddamn.
What would that be?
Don't worry about it. You ain't got to know everything. See, you ain't got to know everything, Miss Short. Well, I'm trying to say, you know, something I did from the back. I'm trying to see what that be like.
Brief synopsis on it or something. You know, you can't leave us.
Oh, he did give us a brief synopsis. You had to be paying attention.
Yeah, you know.
What's that, Miss Rosemary?
We will talk about that off the air. Because you missed it.
Yeah,
Ooh.
It went.
Ooh. Would you always rather have bad hair or bad teeth?
Give me the hair
gotta
all
be
day.
Hair, yeah.
That hair.
You could.
Yeah, you can manage. You can, yeah.
Do something.
If
With
my
it.
breath
If nothing else, you can cut it off.
If my breath was real ass-like, y'all could smell it from here.
Oh no, because we wouldn't be sitting here.
I'm just saying, like that assness would be tangible to everybody. Somebody fart? Like, fuck. Time to open his mouth. Smell like a raccoon. Senor Jose.
Yeah.
Rosado. Mi amigo. We've reached that portion of the show where I want you to take an opportunity and give shout-outs to everybody you fuck with. I mean, people we talked about and mentioned and alluded to, people that we didn't, that you want to just give some shine to. The floor is yours, brother. I want you to put your rapper hat on right now, and I want you to get some motherfucking shouts, dog. What's happening?
Man, so many people. Everybody that is from all my previous endeavors that are supporting what I'm doing now. Big shout out to all y'all. Big shout out to all my OGs. Big shout out to, this is a little surprise, we'll talk about it more later, but Michael Winslow, we got some things in the works right now. Y'all might remember Michael from Police Academy, Morgan Jones.
Oh man, yes, that's my boy.
We got shout out to Cheech Marin and Jabe Hudson for allowing Greenwise.tv to rebroadcast Dark Harvest. We're going to be having a screening in Miami June 27th. So shout out to those guys. Shout out to everyone that's supporting now, and shout out to everyone that's going to have to support late because they didn't get on it early.
This wave. Catch this fucking wave right now.
Good.
Miss Green Jeans.
Yes.
What's happening?
Hey, you know me. I like to shout out first and foremost God, because without Him, none of this would be possible. Second and foremost, I like to shout out my family and my friends. Third of all,
you better not cry again.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
No, I done had my watershed moment. Thank you very much. Third of all, I want to thank my husband of 30 years.
Shout out to you, brother.
Because the reason I'm going to say that is this. I do things for a lot of reasons, and all of them circle back around to him. Just like this ring. We're eternal. We keep going around and around, but we always stay together.
Oh no, she's saying shit like that. Boy, you put some work in, dog.
Because you got to think about it like this. You've been around me the last 2 days. That is some work.
Hallmark card.
That is some work. And, you know, and I want to, now that's my regular family now, to all my cannabis family. Past, present, and future. Because I know I'm just in the 5-year mark. Matter of fact, 4/20 tomorrow will be my 5th anniversary of coming out and doing what I do on the radio. But the special thing about it, when I was in Charlotte, North Carolina, Mr. Ivan Keith, you said I was in the delirious corner. Who's delirious now, boy?
Well, now she's finna say, bitch.
No, I cannot, because Ivan actually opened the door. I hadn't touched the mic in over 30-some years.
Yeah.
Ivan opened the mic for me to do Let's Talk Sports with Ivan Keith. Let's Talk Sports with Ivan Keith led me to One Blunt Radio. Not to be fused with OneBluntRadio.com. 2 different entities. Same message, different meaning. Okay, from that led me to doing my own solo thing. Now, with Jose, OneBluntRadio.com, and whatever else gonna come my way, hey, the future is endless.
Okay. So, shout out to Greenwise.tv. Shout out to One Blunt Radio.com. Chef Mike, get on my hot microphone, man, and tell the people what's on your jacket. Tell the people who you are. Tell the people where they can find you on Instagram. Tell the people who we had a pleasure of talking to, Chef Mike.
Chef Mike. You guys can find me on Instagram on THConfections1. You can also find me on BSC Chef. That's Bacon Cuisine Solutions. I'm here because Jose brought me up. Putting out my CBD chocolate bars.
Yummy.
It's been on both sites.
Talk to the people a little bit about what you make, man.
Basically, I'm a trained chef. I make pretty much everything. I've started making chocolate bars basically for my own brand, and now I'm looking to make for other people so they can rebrand as well, what they call like kind of like a white labeling.
Yes.
And these are those cannabis community chocolate bars,
right,
too.
Yes.
They are
I have,
delicious.
actually, honestly, as Jose will attest to, I have one of the few licensed kitchens here in the state of Florida. Working directly with the health department.
Pioneers in the fucking building, boy.
On that venture. God, now I'm kind of caught me off guard.
Got you too hype up here.
Yeah. You know, like I said, I started the brand. It's been around now for a year. I finally just put out the bars. I've got some in the truck, so after this we can all sample and get a box. I'm going to be putting the bars in the VIP bags tomorrow for the Endo Sitch. Sure. We're going to be talking to Tyler probably about putting them here in Swamp City in his CBD lounge that he's got going on here in Glass Shop.
Hey.
And, yeah.
I'm going to try and I want this shit out tonight. I'm going to edit this tonight. Shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to you and your business chef, Mike.
Thank you.
Like I said, Brother Jose, shout out to you, Greenwise.tv, Swamp City Gallery, Heartwood Soundstage, excuse me. Yes. It is a studio, though.
Yeah, it is a studio.
You know what I'm saying? It is a studio. Thank you, brother. Thank you for rocking this Candid Stations microphone. I hope you had a good time. And you had fun?
I had fun, man.
Hey, man, well, you guys can catch the Stay Ready podcast and Candid Stations on iTunes, Google Play, SoundCloud, and Stitcher. You know, subscribe to us on iTunes, give your boy a rate or something, you know, and all that good stuff. Don't get ready. Stay ready. Thank you, Father. Thank you, guys.
All right, yeah.
Okay, now I gotta get a group picture, okay?
All right.
So, Chef, how can I get one of those pens?
I got one in the truck.
Gotta go out? That's how you go out.
Don't get ready. Stay ready.
When you're under the influence of marijuana and you choose to get behind the wheel, you know it's wrong. So if you don't listen to your instincts, think about your fellow passengers. Or think about the other people on the road. Even the unexpected ones. And if you don't think about them, you'll answer to us. Drive baked, get busted.
Hi, my name is Ricky Williams.
My name is Evan Britton.
My name is Mark Rostelli.
My name is Boo Williams.
My name is Jim McMahon.
My name is Chris Cluey.
My name is Kyle Turley. I played in one of the major North American football leagues.
I have 2 championship rings from that big game we play at the end of the season.
In college, I won a trophy that looks like this.
I was a punter for 8 seasons, and punters are football players too.
I also wrote the name of the commissioner on my headband, and everyone lost their shit.
The men who play American football are subject to a life of injury,
pain,
and disease,
both during and long after their careers are over.
And that's why I smoke pot.
That's why I smoke cannabis.
That's why I smoke weed. That's why I smoked weed when I played.
It has, without a doubt, reduced the amount of pain I live with.
It's my body. I know.
But for some reason, the major North American non-Canadian football league refuses to allow players to use cannabis.
Instead of allowing for safe, natural healing,
the sport pushes players towards addictive narcotic painkillers with serious side effects.
So let's get real, Roger.
Football players should be allowed to use medicinal marijuana
without the stigma of it being a banned substance.
Cannabis isn't a drug.
It is a medicine.
And we'd like to thank you for tuning in to 710 Radio, Rosemary's World of Cannabis. That is my boy Jay Hill. Hey, I'm telling you, does he stay ready or what? Hey, we like to thank y'all for tuning in and listening to the show with us today. I'd like to thank you, Rick, once again for letting me do what I do Tuesdays and Thursdays and on special events, something like this. I couldn't let that go by without y'all catching a little nugget of that. So look out for future adventures of me and Jay Hill. I'm going to be bringing some of his podcasts here to 710 Radio. So get ready and stay ready. From the Rocky Mountain Tops of Denver, Colorado, all the way to the Clay here in Rock Hill, South Carolina. You've been informed, in tune, and educated, and entertained. You never know what I got up my sleeve yet. This is Miss Green Jeans, and I'm out. See y'all tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. for the Wake and Bake now. See ya.